Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm back with another one.
What's going on? What's going on? Y'all already know what time it is. Every Thursday, what we do, we got to sit here and talk about, hey, what's the predictions for Saturday? You know what I'm saying? So, you know how we do. You got to get down in the comment box, scream and shout. I don't care if we on Twitter Spaces or wherever you catch me at, Reddit. Hey, man, just get down there and comment on these predictions and how you think the game is going to turn out. Man, don't be shy, because you already know I get back down there with you and I comment, like, I do all that good stuff. But we got to talk about this week versus Arizona State University. But I got to talk about the big elephant in the room. You know me. Man, is it just me, or am I the only one that's kind of mad that that TV deal didn't go through? Because how are we going to watch the game? I mean, they talking about, oh, go to Pac12.com and you can stream the game, but then you need a service. I looked into it. I don't know if you have. You got to look into it. But anyway, now, if you do use their service, they got Fubo, okay, who gonna ask for almost $30 a month just to watch this game, okay? Now, if you lucky enough and you got it in your service provider, then, hey, you could probably log in and stream the game. Me personally, I don't know how I'm gonna watch the game this weekend. So I may have to go on, you already know, on the dark web and stream it from some website way across seas and deal with a bunch of buffering and delays. But it's all good. I'm gonna find a way. But that's a little disappointing because I like to watch the game play for play. I really don't like to, keep scrolling ESPN and kind of getting, minute by minute updates and texts. It's a little annoying. But anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. What is our predictions for this weekend? My last video the other day, I'm predicting this. I'm thinking Shedeur gonna throw over 400-something yards. I don't know why I just got a 4-piece, like I say, a 4-piece chicken box finna go down, man. Over 400 yards. And I'm thinking about 5 touchdowns. I just feel it. It's time now. We came off of 2 big games. Oregon, which we don't want to talk about no more. We're gonna bypass that. USC, we showed that, hey, we could come back out after halftime and turn things around. Only if we would have played like that in the beginning of the game. But, we had a lot of stuff going on. Special teams needed to get it together. That little Rugsby kick that went on. And, hey, even though I love Shedeur, he did throw an interception. So did Kaleb Williams. So it is what it is. So all y'all haters, before you get down there and start to hate, they both threw an interception. Yes, it costed us, but between, I think, that special teams kick and that easy touchdown, I mean, oh my gosh, who knows what the score would have been. But anyway, it's a new day, it's a new week. Arizona State, we are on our way. Right now, the line spread at MGM Studios, for all y'all gamblers out there, which I don't gamble, they got Colorado point spread at -4.5. So they saying, it's going to be I guess they predicting a close game. Now, they do have us with the victory, but some are saying that the game going to be close, like another 24-21 situation, or, a very low scoring game, 21-14. And I have read point spreads of 17-14 with us winning by a field goal. You must not know, we some dogs. Gotta growl with it, because at the end of the day, like I said, I think Shedeur gonna get at least 5 touchdowns. And we finna have a heck of a running game. I think this is gonna be the game where we could show that we could run the ball, because we proved that we could run the ball against USC. And Arizona State is not no USC Trojans. Anyway, the money on the line got CU at -200, ASU +165, over under coming at 60.5. And this is all betted on BetMGM. This is what they're saying. It's a lot of stats out there right now. Let's get into this injury report from Colorado. Our safety Shiloh Sanders, we are hoping that he may play. It's still questionable. He did have on a yellow jacket this week, a yellow jersey, but who knows? He may play or he may not play. I'm thinking he gonna play. He was pretty hyped during the practice, and if you watched the last video with Bucky, you saw what Shiloh was saying. Like, hey man, we gonna win this thing on out. Like we done losing. We finna win on out from here on. So it was kind of good to see Shiloh hype and being proactive with the team, running around in practice, doing what he got to do to prepare himself. So I'm thinking he's gonna play, and I'm sure y'all thinking the same thing. So cornerback, we already know Travis Hunter is out. No need to speak on that. He won't be back for another 2 to 3 weeks. Right tackle Savion Washington out with a leg injury. Oh man, we need you, bro. But we got a good backup in the game, so I'm not too much worried there. Because hey, you already know we got some dogs. It's a dog for another dog and a dog for another dog. So with Savion Washington being out, Reggie Young gonna have to have a good game, you know what I'm saying? But that's fine though, because he got in the game and he played 46 snaps against USC and he held it down. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem there. Tight end Louis Pacello still out. Style Slusher questionable, but he's running around in practice. And we saw that on video, so he should be back. Hopefully not this game. If he's not back this game, he definitely gonna be back the next one. So we could use a little bit more help back there in that cornerback position, especially with Travis being out. Our other cornerback, Stoudemire, he's still questionable, and Breedlove is also questionable. Far as Arizona State, man, they got a whole roster out. They QB Jaden's out, they linebacker Travis out. They offensive line, they got a few running backs that's out. They punter out. The other QB is questionable. Drew Pine or whatever his name is. He's out. I mean, phew. I mean, they had a whole laundry list. But I don't know. My prediction, I think we're gonna be 35. Arizona 7, maybe 14 if they lucky. I really think we're gonna play a great game. I can't foresee the Sun Devils really bringing it to us, but you never know, man. This thing could get crazy. If we go out there and make these dumb mistakes that we've been making game after game, then yes, Arizona State is going to be in the game, because let's not get it twisted. I'm not going to hate against the Sun Devils because they gave USC a little run for their money at first too now. So don't get it twisted, y'all. I'll go look at them highlights. At first, hey, you know, they was applying pressure on Kaleb. So this not going to be a push-over team. They well coached. And as we know, back in the day, Deion Sanders was looking to do some business with their head coach at one point in time when he was trying to formulate a situation, which he didn't go into great detail. So it's a lot of respect there. Don't think these guys is going to be some pushovers who gonna just come out here and lay down. They gonna try to bring the pain too. And you got to remember, everybody is trying to upset Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? It's not really even about the Buffalo. They just trying to upset what he got going on. So any way possible, they gonna do that. I mean, hey, let's not forget how those notes was passed around last week and week before last. So it is what it is. You know, we just got to go in there with our head focused, and like Coach Prime says, expectations that's what's gonna matter this week. He said it in the press conference. He actually said this week is more about expectations than many of the other weeks, because that's the expectation that we have of ourselves, to go in and win this game. You want to win every game, but I mean, you really expect to win some games a lot more than others. This game, we expect to run the football. We shown that we could last week. We expect to throw the ball successfully. We've shown that, but we have tremendous expectations for this season, and we're just getting started. We really are. So, in other words, we're expected to go out here and dominate. We're not coming out here making these same mistakes that we have been making over and over again. You know, penalties hurt us. You know what I'm saying? Giving them easy touchdowns hurt us. Now we have to come out after halftime and try to do this big, great fight when we don't have to. So, everybody just need to be on their A game this week. I expect the big game from Dylan. I expect the big game. Who else I'm expecting the big game from? I really think Xavier Weaver gonna have another standout game. Him and Jimmy. Mr. Dawson, I want to see you catch a few balls. Who else I like to see have another big game? Maybe if the running back McCaskill could get in there and see what he could do. We have a lot of running backs, so I'm not too much worried there. Most of all, I just want us to play a solid game. I'm not going to shout out every player because we got so many dogs, and I don't want to leave no dogs out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, even Hankerson, our running back, I really think he finna pound that thing. And if we utilize him and Dylan, oh my gosh, that backfield gonna be solid. It's gonna be very, very solid this game. I'm excited. I know you're excited. Only thing I'm mad about is how are we gonna watch the game, y'all? I don't care, man. If you know another way to watch the game where we don't have to go through so many third-party sites and, you know, hey, man, get down in the comment section and let me know, man. And if you got any links or anything, man, feel free to DM me because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to miss this. And this is what I was talking about early on in the year with this whole TV deal in the Pac-12 not getting things sorted out before the season start. Because this is now, as a fan, you want to watch your team play, and you cannot. Now you got to go through all these crazy service providers just to try to watch the game. But you know, it is what it is. If I have to shell out a few dollars this weekend to watch the game, that's just what I got to do because you already know this is Buff forever, man. And you already know the motto, man. Stay locked in.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm going to be right back with another one.